Hi, Cancer. This is your weekly, a week ahead, tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. Yes, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer energy. There's a lot going on in the past. It's like it's making me chase it. You know, there was, I guess, this is the issue, that something really took off and something really felt like it was going really well in the past. Like things felt in harmony, of Pisces energy, of Gemini energy. It's very mutable energy, very social, very interactive, very active, very sure of itself, keep moving forward, brilliant ideas, something about ideas moving forward. It's almost like, in some ways, the past is getting, what happened in the past is getting in the way of what is happening right now. There's a stagnation. You can hear the sirens. There's a stagnation. It feels like nothing's moving. And the way that the cards are treating me, speaking to me, telling me, there's comparison going on between something that was really wonderful and free-flowing and energized that is not happening right now. You gotta love every moment for what it is and work within the resources that you have in front of you. When you are comparing or just looking back, you're holding yourself back. It's literally like swimming backwards and then wondering, well, why am I not moving forward? I know this sounds crazy, Cancerians, but you gotta let go of even the good things in the past. It's gone, it's over. There's good in front of you. But to hold on to just this idyllic moment of what used to be is the key to your stagnation. Because now you have a tether to a past position that you will not let yourself escape from. And this is all going on emotionally. And if you have felt a rut, and I feel like that's something that's happening now. This is the key to why it's happening to you. This idyllic time in the past when everything was perfect, which is bullshit, because there's never a perfect moment except the moment that you're living now. In other words, no. The moment that you allow yourself to be in completely. That's the perfect moment. But that perfect moment cannot be defined by what you had, the thoughts that you had in your head prior to it. Because then it's just a moment living up in the past. And if you've ever felt to yourself like somehow things always seem to come to me late, things always seem to come to me after the fact, because the momentum is in the past. So it's always catching up. You don't have to be this way. This card comes out. This is the dove energy, at peace, balance, if you will. But it's wonky. It's not balanced. It's on its side. Holding on, tethered to the past. And what do we have in the future? Okay. Transformation. Change. Now, truth transcends illusion. Well, let's put it this way, Cancerians. Illusion is the past, because the past doesn't fucking exist. You know, you can say it was real at one time. Now, right here, it's just a fantasy. The past is an illusion and a fantasy. That's all it is. And I guarantee you, it really wasn't that perfect when you were living it. The idyllic version becomes that fantasy that you have of it afterward. Well, truth transcends illusion. This is your way out. This is your secret. What is the truth? The truth is right here, right now, in front of you. Look at it for what it is. It shouldn't scare you. It will only scare you if you expect perfection. If you need something to be the fantasy to love it. And by love, I mean connect to it. Then it will disappoint you and you will want to escape it. But if you look at it for its reality, you can do something about the realities, the aspects of those realities that you don't like. But you can only do it if you're not running from it or trying not to see it. This is Aquarius energy. Jupiter is in Aquarius. Now, I think. Tomorrow, but soon. That's a really broad energy that we experienced early on this year. You know, of this, anything is possible with Jupiter and Aquarius. Because the mind is open and it's expanded to different perspectives. And even if we don't have the perspective ourselves, we're willing to trust somebody else's perspective. And so we can share in their joy and their experience without having to actually live. Like, in other words, it's just through empathy we can experience. And we can understand that maybe what's in front of us, even if it's not what we really like, is beautiful in a way. If only that it is resources and potential that we can use right now. Where do I want to go next? What deck? You got the wrong people in your life. Or maybe, yeah, that's it. I'm just going to say it. You got the wrong people in your life. Or there's been a disconnect. Disconnect from friends. A failed connection. A failed connection. Two of Wands in reverse. A failed connection, a failed network, or a network that isn't working for you. Once again, to the past we go. Six of Cups in reverse. What did I repeated it a half dozen times, right? I said it a lot. Six of Cups in reverse is all about thinking about this time in the past that was just so ideal, so ideal, so ideal. Stop. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to change the past. Not by going back to it, by ensuring that whatever it was that happened in the past doesn't happen again. It's bigger than that, though. This is a tricky concept, so just give me a second. You want to heal it. You want to heal. You want the idyllic version of what you didn't have back then to be right now. What is this two of Wands here for? What is this Two of Wands here for? Making it better. Making it better. You also have the Two of Cups in reverse. You have Two of Cups in reverse, and you have Two of Wands in reverse. you're not connecting or finding the right people to connect with, or the people that you're using to connect, not using as in a bad way, but like the people that you are connecting with, they're not for you. They're not right for you. They're not the ones. When this card shows up, it always speaks of you, the viewer, the querent. Ten of Pentacles, abundance. That's 3D abundance and wealth and joy. Joy. Knave of Wands, just doing it, just going for it. Even if he doesn't understand why or how, jumping in. And Death, Scorpio energy, transition. Okay. This is the truth. You don't have the right network to get done what you want to get done right now. But this is also the truth, Cancerians. You are never going to have that right network if you don't jump in and just begin. What you have right now is not meant to be sustainable. It's not meant to be long term. But if it can hold you just one step, then that's enough. You got to just continue to step. It's like dating on Hinge. It's like this is not what makes people happy. But it does keep you in the motion of, well, let me see what's out there. Well, let me see what's out there. I'm saying that this is a temporary situation. This situation that you are in that's not working is extremely temporary. That's what I'm saying. It may feel as if it's permanent because it scares you, or maybe even worse, makes you feel like you're sliding backward. And the truth is that I'm getting right now, you don't want to go backward. There was an idyllic time in the past, but you expect that idyllic time to be here right now and in the future. You want to keep the progress going. What's agitating you is that you don't see the progress continuing to grow. You do want the progress from the past, but you want it to continue. You want it to be here and now. You don't want it to have stopped back then. The problem is, it seems everything now is just choppy and not reliable and not permanent, and you're only getting little steps ahead, right? But the Magician is upright. So your power is still very much fully fueled. I need more understanding. 10 of Pentacles, Knave of Wands, and Death. I feel like something's starting to kill your passion. Maybe because, oh my God. It's like, oh, with the fucking battery. I feel like something's starting to kill your passion. And maybe it's that sense and that frustration of nothing seems to stay. Nothing seems to be just permanent, the right one. And, you know, Cancerians, we're the fourth house. We want to create the home. We want to create the perpetual home, right? The home that continues to broaden, expand, and grow. We don't want it to stop or stagnate. And this is just a sense of, why does everything keep stopping? Why does everything keep ending? Why is there always this sense of it's just not permanent? Because you're not where you're meant to be yet. You're not. But you are getting there. And so the answer to what's happening right now is keep going. Now, death is an ending, but it's also a transcendence. It's a restart. It's a start over. What is this? The waiting game. You're waiting for the blossom. You're waiting for the change. You're waiting for something to happen. There's waiting, and it's so irritating. Memories of love. Another 6. And the light. The memories of love may be all you have right now. It just may be a source of light for you right now. But understand, this is what I need you to understand. You are so powerful that if the only thing you've got is what already happened, you're just going to stagnate yourself more by putting your energy there. Cancerians, you place your mind somewhere and that's where you are. This is that sense of, I want light, I want hope, I want to make something better. Here's the message that you need to hear. You've already made it better. You're already doing it. You've got to keep going. It's not about waiting. It's about wading through the muck, the dirty period, the period of, imagine a gorgeous house that you're building for yourself on the perfect piece of property. It looks like shit when it's being built. If you stopped in the middle of it looking like shit, it would never finish being built. But it is being built. You can't live in it yet. But you do have the power now and the flexibility of it not being officially built yet to continue to change it to your liking. So I guess what I'm saying is right now, this is a period for you right now, Cancerians, to shift, to change, and to try different things. So that the permanent structure that you end up building really is an expression of what you really like, not just what you thought you liked based on the past. Because you have changed. Even if you don't realize it, you are not the same person that you used to be. And this is a period of tasting different things, trying new things, getting out there, living the life that's in front of you. You are building your permanent place. But that permanent place has to be based on what you really like, not what you used to like, not what you used to want. There is a need to let go of what you used to want. And that's very difficult for Cancerians because it's hard for us to let go of anything. In the past. It's time to take action. What's happening now is in connection to something that you started in the past. What's happening now and this stagnation, in other words, something that you were working really hard on is you're still working really hard on it, but it's kind of stopped. It hasn't stopped, it's just changing. It's like, let's go back to the metaphor of the house. You're building a house. You're in the middle of a construction project. And well, you have to improvise because you didn't realize that there was a pipeline like right through where you wanted to build your swimming pool. So now you got to go back to the blueprints and shift, adjust, and change it. Unless you want to throw away all your work and start over on another piece of property. Just because you have to improvise and switch and mold a little bit, like be malleable, doesn't mean it's not coming true. It means God is participating in how things are going to end up looking. You, if it's really divinely guided, you, Cancerian, are not the only one that has the input of these blueprints here. You've got to give God space to direct you. Trust. Let's go to the extended. I'll dig down further with tarot. The link is below. I'll see you over there.